13 100-watt compact panels. That's a lot. Yeah, do it again.
Hi, I'm Barbara.
And I'm Ricky.
And together we are RV Underwear. Thanks for joining our live today.
All right, one more time. This is Mel and Nettie, living free zip, never mind the Duncans. They're here with us in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I had it right the first time and had it on mute. But anyway, our studio audience, our moderators, and also our emotional support will be going from time to time. We have other friends with us on this live stream as well. Thank y'all for being here.
Thank you.
Michael and Shelly and Talon.
You can see Talon right through the seats there. Ricky, you can't sit down.
Can't sit down. And Miss Barbara. And I'm Mel.
Oh, I'm Nettie.
And we're living free zip codeless.
There you go.
Yay.
Yeah.
Close enough. Grammar work.
But we've had us a good time here. We arrived yesterday in Cottondale, Alabama, which is just a rock's throw from Tuscaloosa. And where did we just come back from, and why is it so difficult to do this live stream right now?
We came back from McDonald's. Oh, no. What was the name of the place?
Dreamland Barbecue. And we all want a nap because it was good.
Delicious. Yes. Two thumbs up.
There'll probably be videos to follow.
Oh, yeah.
But want to thank y'all for being here with us on this Sunday afternoon. How many folks we got in the room? You want to say hello to anybody?
Well, right now it's through hot lodge to see a top chat.
Just a couple of them.
Just a few. We need to say hello to Mel and Nettie.
Proceeding onward in America, nursing our travel bug.
Idle Cruises. RV there.
I like that
I
name.
do too.
RV there, yeah.
I've eaten, I can't talk. Hitch up and toe.
Hitch up and toast. That's a good name too, actually. I like that.
I'm sorry. But we got Aloha Conch, JW and Elizabeth.
Desert Adventures in Arizona is here with us. 14 people in the room.
Then the Travels. And nursing our travel. You could say nursing our
Happy
travel.
Place Camping. And it's about time now. Appreciate all you folks being with us. This, of course, is Matilda. And just to the other side right here, there is the
RV, not
the
unnamed
RV.
Epic Traveler.
The unknown comic, it's the unknown RV.
And just on the other side,
Dumpster.
Matilda is a 400 horsepower diesel pusher. Travel America?
Travel Supreme.
Travel Supreme. What an awesome, it's a 100-foot rig according to Gary. And they're pulling a 65-foot Jeep.
Yeah, they have a helicopter pad.
Yeah.
And you know, big basement.
And a morgue.
And a 2-lane bowling alley.
Woohoo!
2-lane bowling alley in the RV. It's a huge RV, but Matilda's here. I can't show it to you right now. But it is the biggest rig. Yeah, video probably to follow. This is easy. I can point to you and you're not in another screen. Normally I'd be pointing the wrong way. But you're sitting right here next to me, so.
Say hello to the flyers.
Hello, McGuire family. What is the name of their channel again? It's long.
Getting out.
Getting Out
RV Adventures.
RV Adventures with the
McGuires.
McGuires. Getting Out RV Adventures with the McGuires. That's longer than Mel and Nettie living zip codeless, free zip codeless. Free.
There's just one word though.
Theirs is just one word.
Right. There's
All one word.
one word. You gotta say in one breath.
I was wondering who Melon was. When they first came out, I said Melon. Oh, Melon. I want to meet Melon.
Shanna Craft is here.
Shanna.
Hey, hey.
18 people in the room. Thank y'all so much. Just go ahead and chime in there in the comment area.
Proceeding onward in America. POA. Long. Says too many long names.
Proceeding onward in America. POA. One thing we do want to talk about on this live stream today is something happening in January. And there's Wayward Wags, Dustin and Leslie.
President Christina.
Yeah, we were just talking about Justin and Christina. That's Dustin and Leslie and Scout. Good to see y'all.
Ricky has not been drinking that we know of today.
I don't know what was in that barbecue sauce, but we're all a little giggly.
We were doing shots of barbecue sauce.
Anyway, January, lost your train of thought.
No, I didn't lose it. I was just waiting on the, you know, the studio audience to die down a little bit. You have to play the crowd.
Yeah, you gotta work the crowd.
You got to work the crowd. It's all in the timing.
Too bad Talon's not in the shot.
We got Talon laying
She
around.
actually is right behind you. Lean over just a little bit. There she is. Anyway, she's over there. There she is, flopping around. She said,
I'll just lay like this. How y'all doing?
And like Regina, she says, hello, what's up, buttercups? We're not
There
sure.
she is. There she goes.
Yeah, we want to talk about January. Quite a few folks are going to the Tampa RV show in January. And it's going to be in DeLand, Florida this year. Sebring, Florida, the Tampa RV show. No, but the Tampa RV show is coming up, and last year we had a get-together. A lot of the folks who were part of that get-together last year will not be able to make it this year, but we don't want to let the opportunity escape us to get together while we're in Tampa, and a lot of us are still going to be there.
Maybe it was
So-
a sweet tea. Sorry.
They've laced the sweet tea. I told you it was Dreamland.
That's right.
There's a reason why they call it Dreamland. But now might be a good time to start planning, putting together some plans on how to get together, when to get together, where everyone is going to be, and just a little bit of organization. I'm not much on making hard and fast plans, solid plans, but last year, several people stayed at different sites. several people stayed at the vendor sites there at the fairgrounds, and a lot of us stayed dry camping in the parking lot right at the gate of the show. So we have several folks who are going, namely Michael and Shelley are going to be there this year. The Wayward Wags are going to be there this year. So, Talon's going to be there. We're going to be there.
We'll be doing autographs.
Talon will be an exhibit onto herself. Right? People come up to see Talon. But we're not sure where we're going to stay yet. Our thoughts were to just do what we did last year and dry dock right there in the parking lot, because it was a lot of fun.
It's about time now. They were dry camping there the last 2 years. They didn't actually say they're going to. But,
It would be good to see them again, that's for sure.
And our question was, first of all, are they going to be allowing dry camping there in the parking lot? Where did y'all say you would be staying?
North.
they're not exactly saying.
Okay,
Right.
north with
With others.
others. North with others.
And others staying south.
And some are staying east, but not too far east.
Yeah, not the point.
Not the far east. And there are none staying west, because then you'd be on a boat. It'd be a different show. Yeah. So anyway, we need to start talking about plans for the 2021 Tampa RV Super Show. If you're going to be there, maybe you should decide. That'd be something like down your alley.
Yeah.
I'm no good at organization.
Well, only thing I think about organization is like if we want to get together after the show and have like a brunch type thing, maybe do one of those live streams that everybody can do live streams. We'd like to maybe possibly get t-shirts together. I'm being prompted over here, but t-shirts, saying Tampa 21.
Let's do this. 'Cause I bet you there's a lot of people in here in your live stream that have no idea what happened last year because they either weren't part of the community,
right,
or didn't go or whatever. So what was last year's, which was initially called the first annual until the organizers decided to go somewhere else this year. So but I think the beauty the great thing about last year was the fact that it was mostly unorganized.
Well, we don't call it anything
Right.
as far as an annual thing. It's just going to be a get together, a meetup. And what was most fun last year was we had a potluck.
Mm-hmm.
We had a night where everybody got together and we had prizes from vendors and prizes from RV channels to give away. Everybody just had an opportunity to meet everyone, whether you had your camper there at the parking lot, dry camping, or whether you were at another park and you drove in to the show.
Or you flew in.
Or
we had some fly-ins.
We did. But the point is, now would be a good time to start planning that get together, whether it's 1 or 2 nights while we're there. Do we know the dates on the show?
I don't off the top of my head once I go and get my calendar. But between Natasha, Nursing on Travel Bug, and the McGuires, they're already planning touring each other's RVs.
So you're talking about open house RVs?
Yeah, but when you go there, you're supposed to be looking at the new stuff.
Well, that means I'm going to have to invest in a lot of plexiglass. Because remember those $1 million rigs, they wouldn't let you go in. You had to press up against. You're not getting them, Matilda. You're going to look through the plexiglass.
That's the picture set up outside of the interior.
Yeah.
The dates for the 2021 Florida RV Trade Association Super Show. January 13th through the 17th. And that particular camper obviously has no idea where their campsite is. So they just rolled that way, and then they just rolled that way. It's like cool looking little camper.
Sort of like the guy who owns this RV who came in yesterday.
Tried to back into my awning
Twice.
twice.
Tried to back in twice, and then he said, "No, you got to pull through." So I tried to pull through. He goes, "No, pull through the other way." I said, "Yeah, but both your noses are headed that way."
Yeah, so this is what they call a buddy site. So the rigs on either side are pointing that way. His nose is pointing that way. So I'm sitting at my desk working, and all of a sudden, all I see is the back end of Matilda about yay far.
Back in.
Well, we're not going to go there. About that far away from my awning. So I go out and stop him. I said, "No, you need to go. You need to pull through." And I even pointed. You need to be pointing that way. So he said, "Okay." So he drove all the way around and tried to drive back in. I was like, "No, no, no, stop. That way." Oh, so he tried to back into a pull in. And why are you hitting me in the back of the head? Was it that big? I've got a concussion. Stop. Like I was just,
mosquito, as far as you know.
I was just retelling the story. They said, "No,
But anyway,
spousal abuse."
a lot of it was impromptu.
Yes,
And,
that was the best part.
when we talked about Tampa, a lot of it was impromptu, but we did get together. It was a potluck dinner. The live we did games, and we just had a lot of crazy great games. They were a lot of fun and just giveaways. Now, Carrie and Russ, thank you. I knew it was going to come to me. I'm so sorry. Carrie and Russ did talk to some of the vendors, and that's where we got some shirts donated for giveaways and stuff. But really what we're looking at is because when we went to Tampa, we got to meet some really great people, and then we met Mike and Shelly. But we met some really great people there, and then
I get hit again.
You met us
By a
first,
mosquito.
and then you met everybody.
but we met a lot of great people, and because so many people do go to the RV show, if you're in our community, we would just love to see you again. Even if we saw you in Mayberry, even if we saw you last year in Tampa, it's an opportunity for us to get face to face once again and see the friends that some of us that we've never met before in person. And that was the excitement and the thrill about Tampa. And we don't need to have anything formal, but if some of us are going to do the dry camping right outside the gate, like we did last year, that's a perfect opportunity for us to get together. Y'all can come back and bring your potluck, go back to your campers wherever you are with the other people, wherever they are, north, south, east, not west, to get together and just have a massive live stream, and everybody can set it up, kind of like Mayberry, but actually a lot of the things we did at Mayberry, we learned from the Tampa Super Show last year. So we kind of want to see if we can get that magic back again.
Have like socks or something for it instead of like t-shirts. Everybody does t-shirts.
I think socks are a great idea.
Socks.
Meanwhile, where are y'all going to be?
Quartzsite.
Quartzsite.
Where's that?
In the desert? You'll take the desert over sunny Florida?
We're gonna take the desert just for 5 minutes.
You're going to take the sunny desert
Yes.
over sunny Florida.
Yes. This time around. It'll be our first time.
This is the greatest live stream ever. I love it.
And there was a cameo.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
There was,
As they say in
We've
the
had
movies,
no traffic.
man number 3.
We've had no traffic, and now all the RVs are coming in. Traffic on the road, and we have our guest cameo, the unknown neighbor. Anyway, Ricky Angela is here, and so is Dan, the vintage RVer.
Dan the man, the vintage RVer.
Oh, BB3 is here,
Yep, and then CRV.
and then to the RV.
And coming up next in roughly 40 minutes. Oh, what are we going to do?
I think
Well, if you move your chair, we just put the camera on Talon and we can just leave.
Yeah.
Talon Cam has been very successful in the past.
Have you hooked a camera onto Talon yet?
Not yet.
You need to, the Talon cam. And then throw the ball. But
If anybody's interested in getting some sort of get together, go ahead and email rvunderway@gmail.com. And I'll get back with you and maybe we can plan something. I mean, not anything super formal, but a great potluck dinner and a great live. Some quick little giveaways. We'll even donate an RV Underway ball cap. I'll put that out there.
I thought you were going to say donate an RV for a second. I was like,
you're
we
giving
gotta be
away my RV underway. I almost said underwear.
You almost did. And those of you who do not know, Russ and Carrie with the roads we've roamed. Russ gets a little tongue-tied every once in a while,
Yeah.
kind of like me.
Sorry.
And he introduced us as RV Underwear on one of his live streams long before we met him, and it took a life of its own.
They say it comes out naturally.
Well, spell check, I believe.
Well, that's like being an Alabama fan. The University of Alabama Crimson Tide. You type in Alabama, or you type in Bama, go Bama, and it spell checks it to Obama.
I thought it was spell checking to Roll Tide.
No. War Eagle. So we've got several videos coming out, one of which is going to feature the place where we just ate, which is Dreamland Barbecue, which was the place that opened up back in 1958 by Big Daddy Bishop, and it opened here in Tuscaloosa as a rib barbecue joint, and that's really all they have.
And it's still that same rib barbecue joint in the same building that he built himself. Did you realize?
In 1958.
In 1958. So Big Daddy built the building and cooked the ribs, and it's probably hadn't cleaned the grill since. That's why it was so good.
That's why it's so good. It was incredible. Sausage and rib slabs and rib sandwich, mac and cheese, beans, coleslaw,
That's the menu.
banana pudding,
Banana pudding.
and chocolate pudding.
And that's the whole menu.
And if you've not been to Dreamland Barbecue, they have one now. I'm going to tell you the truth. This was the original. This was Dreamland Barbecue is in Tuscaloosa. They have one in Mobile. They have one in Mobile I've been to, but it's in a strip mall and it's slightly modernized. Lightning can't strike twice, at least not in that case. And I think there's one in Huntsville, but those of you from Alabama can correct me if you know better. So we drove up here yesterday.
We did.
Took us about 6 hours.
It did. Because we had to make a Walmart stop. That took up an hour.
Well, there's nothing.
I got music going.
There's nothing like rolling in with your refrigerator. See, this is the first trip we've ever made untethered. And what I mean by untethered is we have just the RV. We didn't pull a dinghy. We didn't drive a second vehicle. And we are simply on the RV. So if we need to go anywhere, we're at the mercy of friends, or we got to unhook and drive the RV. But it was just a quick trip. We came up here yesterday. We'll stay today, and then tomorrow morning. Are all of us leaving tomorrow morning?
No, we're all leaving on Wednesday.
The Dems.
You can't go anywhere.
Who's leaving on Wednesday?
All of us.
Everybody else.
Oh, I thought you said something about get up in the morning and get out of here.
No.
Okay.
They're here.
So I'm the only one who's got to get up tomorrow morning and get out of here.
Maybe you should just leave tomorrow and get out of here.
Yeah. I think I did hear that. Don't forget thumbs up, everyone. That's right. If you're in the chat area, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Try the liver. 21 in the room. That wasn't liver. That was simply pork and rice boudin balls. But I do have liver boudin. But we did have boudin balls last night. We had barbecue chicken and barbecue sausage, thanks to Mel and Nettie. And we had all kinds of side dishes, thanks to Shelly and Michael and Mel and Nettie. And we had dessert, brownies, which I couldn't have any. Talon made the brownies. Did Talon make the brownies?
Yes. You can't have any either.
Beyond Beauty 3 says it's sad when friends have to split up. We're divorcing these folks. Right now, we're working on the custody agreement of Talon. So it's going to be a long court date, a long
Court battle.
Long battle. I think it's going to go to the Supreme Court. And I hope it's not a split decision.
Joint custody.
Yeah.
Wayward Wags, you would think that they were special brownies the way they're acting.
I'm not sure that they weren't, and I'm not sure there wasn't something over there at Dreamland Barbecue. And I'm wondering why, because I want to go to sleep so bad right now. And I know that's just dragging the whole live stream down, but honestly, I have.
All right. Hey, Ricky, let me ask this.
You ask me a question.
I'll ask you a question. So, what are your and Miss Barbara's and Matilda's travel plans? You got anything cool coming up? You going anywhere exciting?
Well, I get to disconnect the Stinky Slinky in the morning.
I'm thinking a little bit farther out than tomorrow.
Oh, farther out than that.
Farther out than tomorrow.
We are going back to Lake Eufaula to spend some time with my brother. They have an Allegro Bay tiffin, and they'll be meeting us there, and we'll camp up through the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. What? I thought you were laughing at maybe there was a cameo or something again.
No, they got something going on behind us.
No, it was we're the chat. We're following the chat.
I got you. So that is
Yes, Cal Jacob.
is it got me falling asleep?
No, he said it's 4:20 in the east. Right now it is 4:20, but
Yeah,
4:20. You know, get it? Like, yeah. He's
Mary
thinking.
Jane. Mary Jane.
It's too early.
Marijuana.
420, April 20.
Come on.
No, it's
So anyway, we're going to Lake Eufaula,
I know.
and we'll stay there up through Thanksgiving.
Well, that sounds like fun.
It is going to be fun. And then we've got to meet some friends back up at Gunner Annex for a dedication next year.
Well,
What? I thought it was between now and Christmas.
no, they moved June back. They put June in the spring, summertime now.
I promise you, I am not intoxicated. But at this point, I might as well be. So
Maybe
we
I
didn't let
do.
him drive, so
Maybe we do need to break the bourbon out. Maybe that'll straighten you up.
the rum.
So Mel and Eddie off camera. You're going to Quartzsite. Yeah. Any plans you'd like to share before or after Quartzsite? Anything you want to share?
Well, after here, we're going up to Missouri.
yes, and we're gonna meet Beyond Beauty 3.
Right.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. Did you get it?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the same for later.
Yeah.
And then after that, head westward
Uh-huh.
And, Arkansas.
Yep, and we're wanting to meet up with Troubadouro.
Right.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
And then
That's
from
gonna be
there,
nice.
we'll just work our way west to Portside.
Yep.
Well, we'll take Route 66 along. See some of that too.
Where's Troubadouro at?
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're by what? Fort
Fort Smith.
Smith.
Yeah.
You're near Fort Smith.
Looking forward to that.
Want a road trip? Road trip. Road trip.
That's basically all we know for right now.
Yeah.
So, no plans at this point after Portside.
Nope. No plans.
Probably make some plans while we're there or right before we get there. But
There's
that's
always Alaska.
no.
He doesn't like cold. No cold
No,
for him.
Looks nice on TV, but I want nothing.
I gotta go to Alaska.
Yeah.
POA wants to know, Ricky, they said it must be the food coma that you're struggling with.
He's just like,
And so many people are talking about these great brownies that we had yesterday. And see, Ricky doesn't do sugar, so I ate his brownies. So we can't blame the brownies on Ricky's.
True.
that is a very, very true.
But I ate his brownies.
Don't read anything into that
Please
comment.
don't. That would be Jerry reading it. Please don't.
So I'll tell you,
Don't read anything into that.
I know Shelly and I and Talon are going to be awful sad when we leave here because we've been caravanning or camping with friends now for almost a month. Yeah, well, pretty much a month. I mean, we've met up with a lot of folks and hung out and had a great time. It's kind of funny because you guys kind of bookend that because we met up with you guys first in Montgomery a few weeks ago. And then we met up with Nurse and Our Travel Bug for a few days and seeing your sister. And then we went and met up with Mel and Nettie and Jerry Holly and Gary from Daydream and had place camping or diaries, depending on how confused you get.
I
And
did think she had a video out.
and then we did a spur of the moment because you guys, Mel and Eddie, had no plans. Jerry had no plans. So I said, hey, let's all go to Mobile, Alabama. That's where we're going next. And they said, okay. And so we started caravanning towards Mobile. And then what happened? Hurricane. And yeah, so that's how we ended up at Tuscaloosa.
We survived the hurricane, but then when we kept going south, they weren't surviving too well for temporary trees down.
We were,
outages.
yeah, the campground we were going to Mobile. That was west of Mobile. That whole area, about 80% of that whole area was without power. So we found another campground in Mobile where 95% had power. And we made reservations, and like about an hour later, they called and said, yeah, we don't have power anymore. We did. Yeah, you and Jerry both did your first Harvest Host. That was a lot of fun.
Tell us about the Harvest Host.
Michael and Shelley looked at it, and it was a brewery. That was fun.
Michael did.
Michael.
There's a lot of brewery Harvest Hosts.
Yes.
Yeah, it was our first, and it was a good one.
And we were kind of there first.
Yeah.
Because they'd only been Harvest Hosted for about a week or so. 2 weeks. Yeah.
And we won. Well,
We won like,
everybody else won.
yeah, we won like
win.
won
Liquor?
4 or 5, well, sort of $4 or $5 gift cards for the brewery. It was a brewery. A veteran-owned brewery is a retired Army paratrooper. Not paratrooper, but retired Army.
We left our calendar. We're going to put it up on the wall.
Yeah.
Where's it at again?
What was that?
Alabaster.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
It's not far.
No, it's not far.
45
Yeah.
minutes. Something minutes away. Although it took us 3 hours to get here. Back here.
Yeah.
Because we followed Jerry Holly.
Even when we told him to go north, kept driving south.
He went south.
That sounds good. That's one thing we haven't done yet. And Ricky and I showed up this weekend because last weekend I made the comment that we weren't invited. And see what it is these dear friends of ours, they plan out their trips, you see, and they never CC us on their calendar or location. They told us Mobile, and next thing we know that they're up here. So we just crashed in.
Well,
Crash the party. You've
it's
never
listed on
needed an
it's
invitation.
listed on our community tab on our YouTube channel.
Well, see, we don't yet.
Yeah, right.
We're not yet monetized. We still need a lot of watch hours. Hint, hint, hint. We need some watch hours. So we don't know about this community
You
tab.
have a community
It
tab.
doesn't say, we can't put anything on it yet.
You should be able to.
You have to be monetized, I think.
Nope.
Well,
So I got
okay.
1,000 subscribers.
He's trying to tell me I'm wrong, and I know I'm right, but that's okay. I mean, I may not be right about what you're talking about. I'm just right in general.
I'm not going to argue that.
No. But this is the best part of this whole community is meeting up, whether it's the spur of the moment. If any of you happen to be driving anywhere near Southeast Alabama, if you're within an hour's shot, we'll come up and have dinner with you. And that's just
2 hours.
community. Okay, Ricky says 2 hours are
Well,
limit.
I'd say depending on who it is.
Well, now that's true. I was telling Shelly that a few years back, I had a Navy friend that I hadn't seen in 25 years, and she was in Birmingham. And I drove 4 hours up here to have dinner and 4 hours back home. But I hadn't seen her in 25 years. When it's been like 25 minutes, you might have some limits. But it was a 25-year-old or 25-year break. Well, okay. See, I only have 33 subscribers as Barbara Carter, but I don't want a whole lot of subscribers because I don't want to be responsible and have to, be there for you guys.
Great power comes from your
It's-
responsibility.
Great power. Exactly. I don't want the great power. I just want to be able to log in when Ricky's hogging up the screen, which I happen to be doing right now. But when Ricky's hogging up the screen, I just need to log in every once in a while because he wouldn't let me ever talk. And now that he's moved to the back row, you see where he's at,
That's
back
right.
row? That's why I'm talking. So
Let it roll, baby, let it roll. You're on a roll.
I think you should lean to the right a little bit more the way the camera blocks you. So you start sleeping.
Right. I'm trying my best to get some shut eye.
but we have a great community. And if any of you have not been able to go to any kind of meetup, whether it's one-on-one with somebody or something like the Tampa Super Show that's coming up, do it. It is so well worth it. You meet people that have become lifelong friends in just a few minutes. We were at McDill Air Force Base. Thank you. We were in a dry dock waiting. And these folks showed up. They text Ricky because they were starstruck. They showed up just there at our campsite, and it took us 3 days to get rid of them. 3 whole days. And the only reason we put up with that long is because they had a really nice dog.
I thought it was the neighbor, Vince.
Vince was a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Boom. And that video has not hit the streets ever.
That needs to be published. I've seen that.
Yeah.
That's a long story.
A good one, though.
Yeah.
It may be.
Puppy dogs got you in trouble again?
I am a sucker for a puppy dog. I was driving the car and there was an extremely sharp, well, it wasn't a sharp turn, and I missed a turn and landed my car on top of a pipe, and my wheels were in the air. Yeah, a big pipe, and my front wheel was in the air, and I just, it went boom, boom, and I said, damn it. Boom, boom, damn it. Yeah, on the dash cam. And I had run to get Ricky, and after they got my car off the pipe, everybody said we should have recorded it. And me said, well, we got the dash cam. And I am very thankful that it was only boom, boom, damn it, because it could have been a lot worse. So, yep.
You too could have a similar experience if you come to Tampa.
You too could have a similar experience.
There's only a few times in our lives when she runs up to me panting, going, I need some help. And when you get that moment, you know instantly it ain't good. She's either set the yard on fire and it's time for the woods, which she has done that, or she dropped the car off in a crevasse, which is what she did in Tampa. But she runs up, she goes, I need some help. You know right away, this is not good.
And Vince, where the story started, was just an innocent bystander, but he helped push the car off the pipe.
No, tailgate of his truck, drinking Coors Light with his dog.
And there
Patriot.
Patriot was there. I was looking at the dog, and I made too close of a left-hand turn. Far too close.
And there was another gentleman. There was 3 of us total.
That's true.
Pushing the car back. It landed right on the A-frame, which didn't do any damage.
None.
Just floated the wheel out there in midair, and we were able to
Do some hazard style.
lift it.
Woo! Hey,
And,
if you're gonna do it, you got to do it right.
boom, boom, damn it.
So anyway, that's boom, boom, damn it.
And if you like Miss Barbara's antics, wait till our video next Friday.
Shelley, well, Michael is going to finally take a few minutes to try to piece together a nice short 2-hour video.
You can't shorten that one.
I'm going to go ahead and give you a tiny sneak peek. I'm not even going to say what they did, but I'm going to say this video is going to be, it's going to be wild. Go to the bathroom. Make sure you have an empty bladder before you start watching this video, because you will probably pee in your pants laughing. Or just pee in your pants in general. I don't know. Not judging. But yeah, it's a lot of footage. So a lot of our Patreon and YouTube membership folks are gonna have a lot more to see, because I'm gonna put all the footage out there.
Mel and Eddie have seen
At all the 4 different angles of videos we have of this Blair Witch safari thing that they went on.
Oh, we had so much fun. And see, that's the kind of stuff that you're going to find when you meet up with other RVers. First off, being the fact that you're enjoying getting out and exploring this country and meeting people. When you go to a super show like Tampa and you get the chance to meet up with folks, you're going to find folks just like you. You're not alone in this world. We're all just a little bit off our rocker, just a little bit.
And I'll say
some more than others.
there may be people watching this that they just watch videos. They don't make their own. And what you guys are talking about is not for YouTubers. It's for RVers.
RVers, absolutely.
So you're inviting RVers, not necessarily YouTubers, to come hang out.
Come hang out. It's the greatest part. And, there'll be antics. We'll be doing silly things. Well, as long as they let us, we'll be doing, you go inside and you overpay for a bag of popcorn and a corn dog, that's like money thrown away, but you do it anyway. You get to see what's the newest products out there, knowing that you're never going to be able to afford most of it, but you get to see what's new and what's out there. And most of the RVs you can walk through, they have the vendors out there that have the different products that we use in the RV, different things for like towing, your braking system, anything like that. Just all sorts of things that He's trying to get his product placement. Product placement. But yes, Jerry, go anywhere you want to go. Go anywhere. But it's just a great place to go if you've even thought of RVing, if you're thinking of updating, if you don't ever want to RV yourself. But we're inviting a bunch of RVers, not YouTubers. Well, you're welcome, obviously, but it's just a wonderful chance for us to get together and just have a good time. Oh my gosh, they have some amazing restaurants in Tampa. And if you're fortunate enough, you'll meet somebody that you want to go out to a restaurant with.
That didn't happen for you, but
You might get lucky. It might happen for you. But I do encourage anybody who is interested and in the Tampa area or like us within a couple of hours, come on down. You're going to meet some great people. We're going to have a good time. We're going to work something out. I don't know what, if anybody's got any ideas, or even if you just think you want to go, email us, rvunderway@gmail.com. We'll tell you what we don't know because we're good at that. And we'll tell you what we do know, and maybe we'll get a chance to meet up. And I hope we can do that. That's the most important part.
they have an IKEA too.
Yeah, there's an IKEA in Tampa. And if you don't know what an IKEA is, Ricky will put a link to his IKEA desk that we got in Tampa. There, I'm learning.
Oh, I love
Reading
that
a
guy.
YouTube monster.
No.
Where's the link at?
The link will be right down here.
No.
No, up here. Links are up here, but down in the description.
Which
Golf corner.
I just do this. This is up here.
Up here.
Actually, I did have a video where I said, and the code is right here. And I was able to put it right over my hand. I was like, I'll never be able to do that again.
There'll be a link somewhere because I'll tell him he's going to do it. No, wait, I'm not a YouTuber.
The description below, yeah.
And the description below. And if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, share, like, and comment. Oh, and subscribe. Say, I'm not good at this.
There's
Just be a meaningful.
a
comment,
lot of
too.
people we know that are that are in the RV. You know, they're shopping for RVs right now too, and I'm very excited to look for the new RVs that a lot of our friends are going to be purchasing in or around the RV show, including.
That's true.
That has happened before.
Including-
last year.
Oh yeah,
Who was it last year?
Stop Eat Explore.
Was it? Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Stop Eat Explore showed up with one RV and left with another.
yeah they did.
That's right. So you might find your dream RV there.
You might.
You're probably guaranteed to find your dream RV there. You may never afford it, but you do.
$500.
Yeah.
$500 cash. Cash money.
I think we stood and fogged up the glass looking into a $2 million RV.
Which is why we're going to have the plexiglass around Matilda, because you're all going to want to look at her, just like she was
You
a
got the
$2 million
fence around
RV.
too, right? So they can't touch the paint.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the doggy fences.
Yeah, you gotta have the dog.
Yeah.
fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So where do we go from here?
Our community tent.
I don't know anything about a community tab.
I'll learn you.
I see the
What is
word
it?
there.
What is it and what does it do?
Tell us. What is it,
That's
Michael?
what they're asking.
Michael,
What is a community
Michael,
tab and what
please,
does it
please,
do?
Michael. What is
Okay.
a community
The
tab?
community tab, if you have 1,000 subscribers or more, you get the community tab. And what the community tab is a place where you can post either videos or just information that you want to share with your members. Well, actually not your members, but with your followers. Now, for me, I didn't know the community tab existed until a few months ago. And I still have never really looked at anybody's community tab. And everybody I talk to that has these community tabs,
Excuse me. You have never looked at anybody else's community tab, but you're trying to school me on the fact that I did not look at a community tab.
do as I say, not as I do.
Okay.
get used to that phrase for the next few years.
Next few years. Woo! Let me see. I got to clear this little notification out because it's in my way. Okay, there we go.
Still they need a bouncer. That would be a little hard.
A bouncer.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Security detail.
Why? You think people? Oh, well, that's true. When we go to Tampa, because you know we're really somebody. We're somebody, and because we're somebody, Ricky's really a big
You really
deal.
should get a vehicle wrap on it that just makes it look plain. That way, it's completely incognito, and nobody will know it's you. There you go. Or free candy.
It's like a piece of
My
candy.
mother always told me never to take a ride from a stranger unless they offer me some candy. So that was always the rule to live by.
Oh well, my battery has run down.
What matter?
So
I think our chat is run down. Our chat is tired.
I know nothing's moved.
everybody's tired.
I know.
I'm not
If you're
tired.
still there, say hello.
We got 20 people in the room.
And we put them all to sleep. We have bored you to tears. You can't even.
Pick up.
We will never, ever go out to eat barbecue before a live stream.
I think you just need to set up a hammock and you can all nap.
Oh my God.
Oh, that would be
Live
so
stream in a
nice.
hammock.
Well, we have 9 minutes. Is that right?
Oh, here we go. Hello.
Oh, we got a few of you in there. Hey, yeah, we're still here, still here. Good, because I thought I'd put you all to sleep.
Don't forget, nursing our travel bug coming up.
Oh, Wayward Wags has got a long thing, and I can't read it from here without it going off my screen.
Here,
Go ahead.
Subscribers home, and the ones who ring the bell get an alert when you post there. So it's kind of a direct link between you and your subscribers. So
Okay.
once again, Dustin, I'm going to assume it's Dustin. Could be Leslie, but
You'll be scout.
one of the two, yes. Scout.
Well, Scout's the brains in the
The
family.
stuff you post in your tab will show up in your subscribers' home screen, and the ones who ring the bell get an alert when you post there. So again, sort of a direct method of contacting your subscribers.
I've never gotten an alert for it.
I'm glad you just woke up, Hitch Up and Toe.
Scott Jacobs is
They're waiting for the brownies.
Yeah.
Please, everybody, remember that Nursing Our Travel Bug is next. They won't put you to sleep. So,
And then we got to say this. We gotta plug Beyond Beauty today because Nettie is going to be on there. They do hauntings with Phoebe and Nettie, and they have got a incredible show, and it is about a super haunted pool place in Alabama. Again, they're in Alabama, and it is very interesting.
A really big shoe.
There you
really
go.
big shoe.
Where in
Now you can
Alabama?
plug yourself.
Mobile.
Mobile. That's
no
what your
ghost in
GPS is.
Mobile.
Mobile.
It's a ghost tree.
Go up a GPS calls it.
A ghost tree.
Or a love tree like we saw in Brunswick.
I have to watch and find out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ghost tree.
And that's after Nursing Our Travel Bug.
After Nursing Our Travel Bug.
So you guys have nothing to do for 2 hours, but pay attention to our friends.
Nettie's gonna take a quick nap.
We're all going to take a quick nap.
Well, I don't know about the quick part.
But again, excellent. So
It's going to be a very interesting story. Yeah. And it came from Shelley.
Shelley,
How do you hold a tree?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm from Alabama. I've lived here all my life and have never heard of the haunted tree. I did hear the story.
From one of our friends' subscribers.
I did hear the story of the haunted trestle. It was a train trestle. And back in the mid 1860s, there was a deserter for the Confederacy, and they were going to hang him under the train trestle. So they hung him, but the rope was too long and his toes touched the ground. So an old crippled man who was standing nearby hobbled over with his crutch and kicked the dirt out from under his feet so that he would stop agonizing. And to this day, you can fill in that hole and come back the next morning, it'll be empty. You can pour concrete in there, come back next morning, it'll be empty. Gravel, it'll be empty. You can't fill the hole up.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
that is.
There's a place similar to that in North Carolina called the Devil's Stomping Grounds.
This is one of the first times that Mel and Nettie have ever actually been involved with a live stream. They're going to do a lot more live streams in their future. We know
We're
that.
hoping they do.
And we promise you that they won't have the trash can behind them, the dumpster.
Or random people walking by.
We'll have a good night.
So maybe we need to introduce them to a green screen or something. But I assure you that at least that dumpster will not be in any of their future live streams. So you got an exclusive watching this one because it was Mel and Nettie's first time in front of a live stream, and you won't see the dumpster again. So important information you need to know because this is going to change your life. Mel and Nettie going live soon at a TV screen near you. That's it. Well, if you put YouTube on the TV. Oh yeah, they do play them at 38. We do need to thank our moderators because it is 4 minutes. Please, again, thank our moderators. Drop in your links, moderators, so that people know who you are and can visit your site. Don't forget Nursing Our Travel Bug. Bill might bore you to tears, but I promise you that the kids will keep you going. Sorry, Bill. I had to do that because Michael's sitting here influencing me inappropriately. I'm being influenced. He always picks on you. I don't understand it. I think this was a relationship the two of you had before the show, you met up, but it's still there. So again, make sure you see Nursing Our Travel Bug and Beyond Beauty 3 after that, because you'll have not only Beyond Beauty 3, but you'll have the most beautiful Miss Nettie there with her beautiful thick hair. I'm so jealous, but with her beautiful thick hair, and they're going to talk to you about this haunting tree. And so good stuff to come. You're going to learn something as well as be entertained.
We're going to learn you.
We're going to learn you.
You are in Alabama,
You're going to get learned. So, Lucky Dog
Sue.
Productions moderate Sue. For a moderator to this channel, I'm really glad that you were able to make it. I love you anyway. I really do. Late to the party. But and anybody else who was late, you can also watch this in a couple hours?
Why would you want to?
Because it will. This
You're
will
having trouble
allow.
sleeping tonight.
I was gonna say, if you have trouble sleeping tonight, replay this show, and we promise you. First off, you're gonna have a craving for brownies.
Blame it all on
Brownies and barbecue.
Brownies and barbecue. And if you just got here and don't understand brownies and barbecue, you have to watch this.
It'll be an inside joke for Tim. You gotta watch it.
Yeah.
So we thank everybody who graciously stayed with us during this live stream, because it was kind of, I want to say thrown together, but it has to be thrown together. We planned it.
Do live streams. We just throw them together and do them.
So nobody's ever late to the party because you showed up, and that's important. Remember that. You're never late because you showed up. So thank everybody for being here. Come back and join us again. It is 3:59 according to my laptop.
Nursing Our Travel Bug. Make sure you go see them.
See you, Tampa.
Thank you to your moderators. Think about Tampa.
Where do you
God bless you guys until we see you again.
Fair winds and following seas. God bless.
Yeah, me